The relationship with the new Prime Minister, who's now at the helm of affairs, Mr. Narendra Modi, he talks about his entire. You talk about that entire equation with him, and how there is a great amount of reverence from him towards Mr. Pranab Mukherjee.
Well, I think this is something very strange, considering their different ideological difference. But I think the relationship goes back many years before even Mr. Modi became the Gujarat Chief Minister, and Mr. Modi himself told me this, that he used to come as an ordinary worker to Delhi for organizational work, and he used to stay in the South Avenue, North Avenue area, and during their morning walks they would come across, and Baba would always talk nicely to him, and he would always touch Baba's feet. And so this is very interesting entry in Baba's diary, that when Mr. Modi as the Gujarat Chief Minister came to meet the President for the first time, and Baba wrote that he's a bitter critic of the Congress and the government policies, and during NDC meetings, I mean, always we had many a times we had spat, but always in private, he always touches my feet and tells me that it gives him pleasure to do so. I do not understand the reason why. So this is something which is very interesting. So I narrated this, and Mr. Modi also confirmed this, saying that this has been a long practice. And also the relationship between the Prime Minister and the President, one of the main reason, I think, not just personal equation or personal regards, but my father's belief that a President has constitutional role to play, and that is, and also constitutional limitation not to interfere in governance. So in the very first meeting, he very candidly told the Prime Minister that we belong to two different ideological parties, two different ideologies, but the people have given you mandate. So I am not going to in any way interfere with the governance. That is your job, that is the job of the cabinet. But if in any constitutional matter, if you need any help, you can always seek my advice, and I am going to help you fully, supportly. I will, and I was told about this by Mr. Modi himself, and while telling it to me, he also said that Dada ke liye ye baat kehna bahut badi baat thi. So I think from the beginning, the Prime Minister and the President, there was an openness and honesty between in the interaction.